It's been a while by Stained on Club Kerrang this evening with Matt Stocks. Welcoming back to the show Mike and Aaron from the band who are picking out all the tunes in between now and 10 PM. Now, not long ago we heard from Deftones around the fur. Deftones as a band kind of came through about the same time as you guys, didn't it? That kind of post-nu metal wave. Did you hang out together in the early days and play some shows together?
They were a little before us.
They were a little bit before us. They had already had a record deal, and when I saw them with probably no more than 15 other people in the club with me that evening, at a club that we used to sell out on a regular basis as a cover band of it being a local band where we didn't have the deal yet.
Yeah.
And they came through when they were giving out the 3-song tape
Cassette.
the cassette for Adrenaline.
Yeah. Which 3 were on there? Can you remember?
7 Words.
7 Words is on there. Was Bored on there?
7 Words, Bored, and maybe Engine Number 9.
Engine Number 9, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Did you pick up a copy? You've still got it? That's amazing.
Somewhere, yeah.
I remember we played a Lollapalooza. They used to be in Northampton, Mass. And we were on the local stage. And Godsmack had just gotten signed and played right after us. And Deftones were playing that. Did I say Lollapalooza?
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Rewind. Warp Tour, yeah.
Anyways, Warp Tour. And I remember talking to Chi that day because we were going to do the record with Terry Day. And we had just found out that we were going to do that, and Terry was doing the record.
That's an awesome.
The end.
The end. I love that. You just punctuate that story with silence on the end.
That's all I got.
And Rage Against the Machine, the ghost of Tom Joad, up next, your selection, Mike. Seen these guys live 3 times, but never back in their sort of real heyday in the 90s. Did you ever catch these guys live? Have you ever seen those crazy shows that you see the footage of, and it is just like chaos?
We actually played a show with them.
Nice. What year?
Yeah. I want to say like 2000. I mean, it was right before they broke up. That was like 2000 maybe.
Yeah.
We played WHFS in DC, and they headlined it. It was a big festival that we have over here in the States, although they don't do it any longer, I don't think.
Are we talking about Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
You guys have supported Zeppelin. That's huge.
I saw Rage Against the Machine at Lollapalooza.
Yeah, you did, right, years ago.
At 1:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
And
that
Tool,
was early 90s.
Yeah, and that was Tool played at that show as well, and Tool played at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was like 93 or something.
And Maynard had nothing on but a pair of tidy whities that were white once.
Right, years ago.
Years and years ago. It was pretty disturbing. But yeah, I mean, those bands that was the first time I had heard those bands. They were relative unknowns, at least on the East Coast where we were at that time.
They had just come out in 92, both of them, I think. So I'm a huge fan of that band. I mean, I just picked a different tune there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Stain was a band that kind of played Rage's entire first record almost when we used to, play bars.
Yeah.
That's a cover band, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, it was, I think their first record, Rage's first record, is kind of one of those, to me, like Van Halen 1 is one of those records that, it's kind of a classic, must own. And I think that one is also.
Awesome. And Aaron, do you want to pick another one off the back of that? The end.
Off the back of that. Well, why don't we go with a little Corn?
Cool.
And we'll go with Fake.